And good evening. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to San Pablo. It's Contra Costa Comets Volleyball right here on Bay Area Sports TV. And up from Marysville will be the Yuba 49ers. They'll be in blue, Comets in white. Here is the starting lineup for the Comets. Had some changes to that starting lineup. Joyce Keene, Jordan Barnes, Maya Langdeman, Rosa Melton, and Ileana Gamero will be the starters in there for Christy Tianero. And we'll take a look now at the 49ers starting lineup. And they'll have Gabrielle Lopez, Jariah Lott, Cassidy Lang, Emily Hinton, Molly Ennis, and Delana Hunt in their starting lineup. Calling the action on the floor for us tonight. Anita Miles will be the R1, Kyle Wright the R2, and on the lines tonight, Mitchell Tellis and Andromeda Brooks. They'll be calling the action for us this evening. And for Contra Costa, coming in with a record of 1-2. That's in conference, 2-2 overall. And for Yuba, 1-3, 3-8 overall for the Yuba 49ers.
This is something you're just going to have to see, okay? So the Weaver replaced 13.
So they're getting some things straightened out here at the scorer's table, and we will be ready to go here on Contra Costa for Contra Costa Volleyball right here from San Pablo.
Okay.
So we've had some changes to the Contra Costa lineup. Everybody's going to get a chance to play, but good news for Contra Costa, they are actually fielding 8 players here today, so they're going to have some substitutions. And for Yuba, they have plenty of players on their side, but for Contra Costa, it's been some problems as far as getting enough bodies on the floor. Remember, if you show up with 6, you can play with 5, but you have to have at least 6. And there's the serve to start the ball game. And this one put over. Free ball coming here too. The ladies, and Barnes tries to put one down, and she will get the kill. And Barnes whacks that one home, and it's 1-0 in favor of the Comets.
You're good on keeping score. You know how to do that, right? Okay, cool.
Now Jordan Barnes, one of the big hitters for this team. Look to her to do a lot of the scoring. And she gets the Comets started off right. It's 1-0. And the serve coming. Another free ball situation. They're going to let this one go. And that is going to be a little bit too far. Point for Contra Costa. They lead it now 2-0. Number 11, Maya Langdeman, doing the serving for Contra Costa. And here she comes putting this one over. Barnes over with this one, and a little bit too far from Jordan that time, and Yuba is on the board. It's now 2-1 Comets.
We'll have somebody else get the ball. Somebody else can come back.
So for Contra Costa, they lost their opener to Marin. Here's Yuba's first serve. And put over nicely. Set, spike, blocked at the net, and then retrieved very nicely, and now we're going to have somebody into the net. They're going to call too many hits. The Comets are going to get the point. They now lead at 3-1. So for Contra Costa, a loss to Marin rather, than a victory over Napa Valley. A 3-1 loss to Los Medanos, but coming off a 3-2 victory over Skyline. Here's a roll shot coming from Yuba. And blocked at the net. That one is going to fall. Count it. And putting that one home was Joyce Keene. With a nice play there for Joyce. See some numbers on Joyce. 20 digs on the year for her. 4-1 in favor of Contra Costa. Barnes to serve it a little bit too long, and a service error makes it 4-2 Contra Costa, and the serve going back now to the Yuba 49ers. Taking a look at Yuba. got a win versus the Redwoods at Santa Rosa, playing in a tournament there. This one's spiked over, and that one is going to be on the line. Count it. Called there by Andromeda Brooks right on that line. And that one just inside. And the 5th point for Contra Costa, they make it 5-2. So at Santa Rosa, a loss there for the Lady Niners. A loss to Siskius. And this one put over. A lot of free balls coming here for Contra Costa, and they're able to set up their offense again. And a back row, and he was able to get that one back over. Tapped over. 49ers play it well. Set. Spike. Blocked at the net. Pushed over and counted. Nicely done to the jousting at the net. A good play by Gabrielle Lopez out of Williams High School. Gabby, a freshman, outside hitter and a middle blocker. 5-3 now. Oh, and pushed over. A little dump over that time, but Comets are ready for it. Here's third one's got to go over and right into the net. Miss hit that time by number 8, Emily Hinton. Emily, a freshman out of Yuba City. So the 49ers, this one's going to go, trying to save it, it's going to go out of bounds. And that'll be another point for the Comets. And they lead it 6-3. So the 49ers were on quite a stretch of losing there. They had lost 5 in a row, but coming off a win. And that win coming against Marin, a 3-0 sweep. And this one on the floor and not able to get it back over. Cassidy Lang from Yuba City trying to make that play for the Niners, unable to do so, and now the lead extends to 8-3. Tapped over, and this one going to go out, and Yuba going to get the point, and they make it 8-4 now. And our first substitution, Jariah Lott from Marysville coming in, number 2. Jariah starting right at the net. And Yuba to serve, trailing by 4. Jordan sets this one up, and this one hit across court, and that is going to be out of bounds. A diagonal shot, unable to connect that time. And the point going to Yuba. And the lead now 3 for the Comets, who have led the entire way. Oh, a setter dump here. And it's going to be called a double hit. Apparently you get one hand just a little bit early, and the other one comes, they're going to call that double hit on you. Tough to see that with the eye. This very well-trained eyes by the officials catching that. 8-6 now. Tapped over, and it looks like somebody was into the net. And Jariah Lott, I think, got a piece of that net. And they are very critical of that. If you get too much of that, they're definitely going to blow the whistle on you. Or actually, it was going to get Contra Costa. It's 8-7 now. Set bike, and this one's going to be, I think it was touched by Lott. And actually, they're going to say just out of bounds. I thought Lott had touched that before it had gone out of bounds. But the 49ers on a roll here now. It's 8-8. Just pass a little bit too far, trying to keep it alive, and they do. Quick hands by the Niners to keep the point alive, and now this one is going to go another double hit by Contra Costa, and Yuba now claims its first lead of the game. They lead at 9-8. So Contra Costa with the early lead, but that has fallen off now, and Yuba has come back and taken their first lead of the first set here. It is 9-8 in favor of the 49ers. Christy Tianero, head coach since 2015.
Okay. Did you get that?
Assistant for a long time, actually on both sides here.
Timeout.
We got some couple of lifers here. Volleyball lifers on either side of the scorer's table here tonight. Julia Coates also been there a long time. She's been the head coach at Yuba since 2019.
I'm not worried about that.
As we take a look at the Comets huddle, Christy Tianero there in the pink shirt, discussing things with her troops. And Julie Coates played at Yuba in 86 and 87 and then took over one of the assistant jobs, and she's been there ever since. So she's played and then started coaching back in the 80s and is still here with Yuba. You talk about a lifer, there's one right there. Ladies now return to the floor. All right, Yuba to serve now, leading by 1. Here's Molly Ennis, the freshman setter out of Wheatland. Set up for Barnes, back row attack, and Jordan missing this one. And that'll go right into the net, 10-8. So a big run coming here for the 49ers. They were trailing by 7, and Contra Costa on a pretty good run, but Yuba has since answered that and taken a 2-point lead. Over to Barnes. Kind of a roll shot from Jordan that time. It's touched by Yuba, and they're not going to get it over the net. And that ends the Yuba run. It's 10-9 49ers. And Contra Costa will get the serve back. Here's Ashley Seychow here to serve. And she's going to get the service ace here as the 49ers unable to get that one back over the net, and we are tied at 10. Take a look at Ashley Seychow with that serve. 49ers unable to get that one back over. Nicely played. They battle for it as they joust at the net. Keep this one alive. This one off the top of the net. Nicely played. Set. Roll shot. And there's a spike, and he put it down and a kill for Jordan Barnes. Able to smack that one down. Beautiful play by Jordan Barnes from the opposite side, set up very well by number 11, Maya Langdeman. And Barnes able to put it home, and here's another one that Yuba can't get back over. And this next run belongs to the Comets. They now lead it 12-10. Comets on a roll, then Yuba on a roll. And now Comets reclaiming the lead. They lead it by 2. Set. Bumped over. This one going backwards. Second one. Now third one's got to come over, and it does. Oh, nice job at the net. Blocked by Jordan Barnes, and the Comets going to get the point. Jordan Barnes right at the net, receiving that one, putting it back down. There's a look at Jordan over that far corner. Oh, a nice dig. Diving onto the floor. Making a nice play, and this one's going to be out. That was Peyton Friet from Yuba City making that beautiful dig. It's going to be out of bounds, and the point is going to go to Contra Costa. Or probably no, it does go to the 49ers. It's now 13-11. Set, spike, put it over. Oh, on the floor to dig it out was Gabby Lopez. Tapped over. Lopez dives and digs another one out. And this one a little bit too far, and it's going to be out of bounds. Mishit by Jariah Lott trying to go cross court. But some nice plays in there by Gabriel Lopez. And also Ileana Gamero, number 21, also made a very nice play there. And this serve by Magpantai. Set coming over here for Jordan. Puts that one over. Set, and a roll shot coming over for the Comets. Set. And boy, a lot of soft stuff coming here from the ladies as they're not able to get those sets at the net. And the Comets going to get the point here. So McPantai will serve again. It's a 4-point lead here for the Comets. Set. Tapped over and right into the donut area that time. Hit it where they ain't. An old baseball expression applies certainly here to volleyball, and nicely done by Yuba. It's 15-12. Emily Hinton coming back into the match here. Set. Roll shot coming over. This one off the rafters. Set. Jordan spikes it down. Lopez is there. Jarian blocked at the net. Rosa Melton able to get that block. So some of the numbers not corresponding here. I think some of the ladies on the Comets side are wearing different jersey numbers here. And this one, a mishit by Delania Hunt out of Benicia, number 16. Timeout on the floor, 17-12. Contra Costa will take a break and be back to San Pablo in just a moment.
That double switch figured out. It looks like 16 and then yes. Okay.
All right, the R2 Lyle Wright getting a couple things straightened out here at the scorer's table. We are ready to go. 5-point lead for Contra Costa. Langdeman to serve, and that's going to be a service ace. So Langdeman able to put that one down. You see some numbers from Maya Langdeman Cortez, and she gets the service ace there. And it's a 6-point lead now, 18-12 in favor of Contra Costa trying to take this first set. Set, put back over. Barnes had it partially blocked. Tapped over. Oh, diving on the floor to make the play is number 4, Ashley Seychow. That was a fine play. And getting a piece of it but not being able to keep it in bounds is Barnes. She was diving as well. And the ladies very active here on both sides and certainly willing to get on the floor here to make plays. And Raquel Gonzalez now going to come into the game, and she will replace Jariah Lott. Set. Spike blocked, but this one is going to come down on the Yuba side. Point for Contra Costa. It's 19-13. So Contra Costa a pretty good lead. 6 points away from victory. Here's Jordan Barnes with the serve. It'll bump set. Free ball coming over here for the Comets, blocked at the net. Trying to save it is Barnes, and the third one's going to come over. Beautiful play to keep that one alive. Tapped over as they joust at the net. Roll shot coming over. Set to the back row. Lopez. Barnes going to have to put this one over. She does. Free ball for the 49ers. Tapped over. And somebody into the net, I believe, is the call. Boy, don't see it shaking, so I'm not exactly sure what that call was. I thought it was going to be too many hits for the Comets, but they now take a 20-13 lead. Here's Jordan Barnes again. Oh, third hit's got to go over, and it does. Played nicely. 49ers able to save that one, and from the back row, back set this time. Oh, are they going to save this one too? They are. Beautiful teamwork and passing to save that point. Here's a spike, but returned beautifully. Setter dump. Pushed over. Tapped over and saved again. And they said this point is going to go. Well, the R1 pointed one way, the R2 pointed the other way. And this point is going to go to the Yuba 49ers. 20-14 now in favor of the Comets. The Yuba did make a run and take the lead. And their biggest lead of this first set was 10-8. And a miss hit right into the net by Rosa Melton, number 16. And it's 20-15 now. And boy, miss hit here. Trying to play that one off to the sideline was Jillian McPanty, and she was not able to get that one to go in the right direction. You've been trailing just by 4 here. Still well within striking distance of the Comets. And this one is going to be a service error point for the Comets. And Jordan Barnes was right on that one. And very aware of where she was on the floor. Saw that that one was going out of bounds and just let it go. Very wise decision by Miss Barnes. Oh, a setter dump, but Jordan's ready for that one. Barnes from the back row. This one coming over. Set, spike, and hit on the near the back line by number 16, Rosa Melton. Not able to get enough on that one to get it to a teammate. It's 21-17 now. So as the Comets are getting closer to that victory point at 25, the Yuba 49ers actually starting to close in here a little bit. Not a good pass that time, and spiked down, but now they're going to say one of the ladies into the net. So the pass coming from the back row, not very crisp for the Comets. And Yuba looked like they were going to get a spike, but instead they're into the net, and the point goes to the Comets, 22-17. Here's a roll shot. Diving on the floor and making the play is Melton. And this one mishit, and it's going to go out of bounds on the far side. 22-18 now. Molly Ennis.
Go ahead. Thank you. 2 in, 12 out, right side. 12.
Okay, so Raquel Gonzalez going to come out. Jariah Lott back into the ball game for Yuba. Jordan, third one's got to go over. It does. There's a back set, roll shot. Boy, that point is going to go to the Comets. And Yuba's going to call timeout. It's 23-18, a couple of points away from victory for Contra. Costa will step aside and be back to San Pablo for the remainder of this first set in just a moment.
Can I get a hamburger? Look at extra ketchup, but no pickles.
Actually, pickles. 1 vanilla cone and a sweet tea. Hot chocolate.
Your largest coffee.
I'm gonna need like
10 egg McMuffins, please. 1 hamburger Happy Meal. Make that 2.
make that 3.
No pickles!
A Sprite and what else? Oh, and one more thing. 10-piece McNuggets, barbecue sauce.
You've been loyal. We want to reward that. Introducing My McDonald's Rewards. Now every order earns points redeemable for free McDonald's.
That's if they serve it. And
All right, that last point went to the Contra Costa Comets because the ball had gone outside of the antenna on the far side of the court.
that's their final.
Very difficult to see. In fact, it was Mitchell Tullis, the line judge, who made that call. Back roll shot. Right at the net, set up. Jordan gonna spike. Oh, what a nice play there by Freant to keep that one alive. Set. Little tapped over into the donut area. Freant makes the dive, but she can't make the play. And there's one of those donuts, and this is set point here for Contra Costa. So Contra Costa trying to take this opening set here. They need one more. Set. Tapped over. And that's going to dump in another place, another point there where they just hit it where they ain't. Able to put that one right in the center of the floor, and the Comets unable to make the play. 24-19 now. Jordan with the roll shot, and she's able to get this one onto the floor, and that will do it. 25-19 here in this first set. And it's the Comets who take set number one. Stay tuned and come on back for set number two. 1-0 Contra Costa.
I wouldn't say we made it, but we made it through. We just had Moose Mag and we made them do it. I wouldn't say we made it, but we made it through. We just had Moose Mag and we made them do it. I wouldn't say we made it. We didn't make it.
Most people don't realize how much we care about the quality of our products, the standards that we hold our suppliers to.
To ensure that we're delivering that high quality standard all the time, we have to start with the farmers picking only the ripest and best cherries. The cooperative has quality checks in place to make sure it's consistent and sweet and delicious.
It has the profound aromatics, the great sweetness, and the very rounded mouth sensation that consumers enjoy very much.
All right, getting set for set number 2, 25-19 in that first set for Contra Costa. So they lead it 1-0, and the ladies switch sides. And we are ready for some more action, more volleyball action here from San Pablo. The Contra Costa Comets taking on the Yuba 49ers. And there's Contra Costa on the right side in white, and Yuba on the left side in navy blue. Set number 2 coming to you right here on Bay Area Sports TV. Anthony Schultz along with you. Hope you had a wonderful evening. Another nice day here in the area. Sunshiny, and even though the fall has arrived, it certainly seems more like summer. Weather in the mid-80s. And we're just about to get ready to start set number 2. Contra Costa coming in with that 2-2 overall record. Yuba at 3-8. And for Contra Costa, they'll take on Mendocino. They'll be at Mendocino on Friday, will be their next match. Jordan trying to spike this one down. It's going to get it off the hands of Cassidy Lang, number 6. And Jordan Barnes going to get the kill there. And the big hurdles for Contra Costa College is that most of the high school players from around here, they go straight to a 4-year school, so it's very difficult to recruit and keep the numbers up. Set, and this one going to be pumped into the net. Trying to reach out and make that play was Emily Hinton, number 8. And she just got the bottom of the net, and quickly 2-0 here to start for Contra Costa College. Maya Langdon, and Maya into the net here. And that's no good, and the score now 2-1. Coming into the ball game here is number 13, Molly Ennis, the freshman setter from Wheaton. Here's Gabrielle Lopez. Boy, this one going all the way back. Nicely hit. Third one coming over. Good save by Contra Costa. That had disaster written all over it. Blocked at the net and pushed over. And that's going to be a double hit. That is the third time Contra Costa has been called for that double hit. And sometimes just when you see it, it's very difficult to see why it's being called a double hit. This one put over. Set. Oh, a little fake going on there in the middle of the floor. Pushed over by Jordan. It tapped over and jousted at the net nicely. Oh boy, run down by Langdeman, and unfortunately Barnes puts it right into the net, but Langdeman with her back to the net, able to make the play to keep it alive, but unfortunately not able to get it over that net. 3-2 now in favor of Yuba as they have their first lead of the second set, and this one mishit. And Jillian Magpantai unable to get that one to go forward. 4-2 now in favor of Yuba. So 2-0, and now 2-0 Contra Costa, and now 4-2 49ers. Jordan going to put that one over. Lopez. Set, spike down, and beautifully done. And that was number 6, Cassidy Lang, with the kill. Cassidy getting up off the floor and making that one count. 5-2 now in favor of Yuba. So talk a little bit about that last game against Skyline for Contra Costa. Third one, and that's going to be mishit that time by Joyce Keene. And 3 mishits here in a row makes it 6-2. So good overall against Skyline. There were some hitting and receiving errors, and just saw a few more of those. Here's the back set. Jordan tries to put this one down, and the second one, they can't get the third one over. So Jordan Barnes with that good hit, and that breaks the run for Yuba. It's now 6-3. So hitting and receiving errors definitely cost Contra Costa a couple of sets in that Skyline game, and here is Jordan with the service error. That one going right into the net. It's 7-3. They played 4 sets against the Mustangs, and the injuries really piled up. Jordan hurt her knees. Jillian rolled her ankle twice, and that's why they got the day off on Thursday, trying to get ready for the next game. Here's one tapped at the net and put over nicely. Good play by Joyce Keene that time. And trying to block in the middle was Molly Ennis, but could not get the ball back over the net. So the jousting battle won by Contra Costa. It's now 7-4. There's a set. And put over by the 49ers. And this one going to go out. So Coach Tianero told me about some of those hitting errors and receiving errors, and well, it's kind of happening to them here quite a bit in the early part of the second set. But a service error coming here from Emily Hinton, and that makes it 8-5. You know, it's one thing when your opponent just makes a great shot, you can't return it, but it's those unforced errors that just kill you. This one spanked over. Nicely played by Barnes. Set, spike. Lopez hit it a little bit too low. And one of her teammates, that was number 11, Peyton Friant, the libero out of Yuba City, unable to make that play. It's 8-6 now. Comets coming back. Set. There's a back row attack. He's putting together a rally here. Oh, Lopez had it go off her hands. Can they save it? Third one's got to come over, and it does. Saved by the 49ers. The rally continues, jousting at the net. This one coming in, diving for it, trying to dig it out, unable to do so. And that was number 16, Rosa Melton. Molly Ennis to serve. 49ers by 3. Going across the court, and count that one. Ashley Saychow, number 4, the freshman. You can see some numbers on her. Played 11 sets so far. And this one put back over. Spike down, and they get it in. The line judge is looking at it, and they're going to say too far. Andromeda Brooks on that back line, raising that flag, saying a little bit too far. Point going to Contra Costa. Spike down, that one too long. Did the Comets touch it? They did not. So that'll be another point for the Comets, and now the Yuba lead down to 1. Set, spike, Lopez has it blocked. Barnes to try it, and did she hit it too far? No, she didn't. Jordan Barnes gets the kill. Yeah, that's going to make it 9-9. Jordan Barnes, she's the big offensive player here for these Comets. She's going to get the majority of the kills, and she got one there. Oh, trying to set that one, and that one's going to go right into the net. 10-9 now. Contra Costa has reclaimed the lead. They started out with the lead. The 49ers came on a big roll to come back. And now with a service error, this one going right into the net from Saychow. That ties things at 10. So Raquel Gonzalez comes back into the game, and Madison Neto will depart. And Raquel here will serve. Set up for Barnes, and played nicely by Gonzalez. Barnes, a roll shot this time. 49ers were ready for it. There's the setter dump from Yuba. And the shot put down. Boy, Jordan Barnes looked like she had that one go off the side of her hand that time, but somehow able to spin that one in. It looked like she hit a curveball that time and just did catch that near corner here on the Yuba side. 11-10 now in favor of, and now make it 12-10 with the service ace. Like Pantai picks up the ace. It's a 2-point lead, 12-10. Magpantai with another serve. Here's Gonzalez. Set. Spike blocked at the net and put back down. Delana Hunt. She's the big offensive player for this crew, and she's able to get the block right there. Makes it 12-11. Rosa Melton going up for the spike, but she is denied. Roll shot coming over, trying to dig it out, and still keeping it alive and putting it over, but that's going to be a 4-hit. It is. You only get 3. I'm like, hey, that was a nice play. Oh, yeah, they took one too many hits. 13-11 now in favor of Contra Costa College. Anthony Schultz here on BayAreaSports.tv. And this one going the other way. And remember, Comets Athletics /Watch Live. And you can catch Comets sports action on Bay Area Sports TV. And, boy, somebody threw in one of the volleyballs and almost got me in the noggin. 14-11 now in favor of Contra Costa. Looking to make it 2-0 here in this one. And a beautiful serve, and that one coming off the hands of Peyton Freon. And, boy, she didn't have a chance with that one. Her opposite number, Maya Langdon Cortez, and Maya able to smoke that ball. And Freon just, boy, that ball got on her so quick, she really didn't have time to react. Langdon one more time. This one going backwards. Third one is going to come over. Nice rescue job by the 49ers. Set, and this one, the point is going to go. That's going to be another double hit. And that has got to be at least 5 times that the Comets have been called for that. So difficult for me to pick up when that's actually happening. 15-12 now in favor of Contra Costa. Lopez to serve. Back set. Tapped over, but this one catches the top of the net and comes back down. So Jordan was trying to throw a bit of a changeup at Yuba that time. Instead of spiking that ball, she kind of just like a bit of a setter dump style of hit, but not quite high enough. Set. And then blocked at the net, but coming over and dropping on the Yuba side. That's going to be a point for Contra Costa. It's now 16-13 in favor of the Comets. And this one going to fall. Another point for Contra Costa. It's 17-13. And that is going to be a timeout. Yuba wants to talk it over. And it's 17-13. While they do, we'll step aside and be back to San Pablo and more Comets volleyball action in just a moment.
The Welcome Center. The Welcome Center is the first stop for new students or people with questions about the college. They can help you apply, sign up for classes, or connect with other services. If you're new or ever feeling a little lost, just contact the Welcome Center. They'll help you get on track. You can reach them at 510-215-4110 or find out more at contracosta.edu/welcome.
All right, 17-13 in favor of the Comets. Jordan Barnes here to serve it up for Contra Costa. Dug out nicely by Raquel. This one blocked at the net, but it's going to stay on the Comets side. And that was Ashley Seychow over there trying to get that one to go the other way. And unable to do so makes it 17-14. Now, these teams have seen a lot of each other over the years. And Coach Tianero said that they've actually not won a match against Yuba during her tenure. This is going to be a service error by Yuba, and it makes it 18-14. They have not won a match against the 49ers since even before the Tenero era. So you're going way, way back, as they've beaten the ladies from Marysville. And here's going to be a point coming over, and that's going to be a lift. The call is lift against Yuba. Meaning you're not really hitting the ball, you're like a carry in basketball. This one hits the top of the net and goes over. Oh, some good fortune here for the Comets. And that's Rosa Melton getting that service ace. It just ticked the top of the net, and Yuba was not able to recover. Set, spike, and this one going backwards. And Yuba's going to get another point, making it 20-15. These are important points coming up here for the 49ers. They can ill afford to go down 2-0. And of course would force them to win the next 2 sets, the sets 3 and 4, to force that 5th and deciding set. Set, spike, and saved nicely there by Langdeman. And Jordan makes a nice save, and this one coming over, nicely played by Gamero. And the ladies got a rally going. Getting down there to dig that one out is Barnes. Back row attack from Contra Costa. This one coming over, free ball and put back down. But no, Gamero, it's out of bounds. So Ileana was able to get the hand on it, but was not able to keep it inside that white line. And now the score 20-16 in favor of Contra Costa. Yuba, much like they did in that first set, hanging around, not letting the Comets get too far out in front. This one handled very nicely by Langdeman over there. Set, punched over. Set, spike, blocked, and then put back over, and the ladies got another rally going. And gets a piece, and they can't return the ball. And getting a piece of it was Emily Hinton, but it was going backwards, and the 49ers could not retrieve that one. 21-16 now. And as I told you, the Comets have had an awful lot of problems with the Yuba 49ers over a lot of years. This is going to be a service error by Joyce Keene as this one goes into the net. 21-17 now in favor of Contra Costa. But I'm telling you, it has been a long, long time since the Comets have beat this squad, or I should say this team. And that one put over, dug out nicely. Gonzalez, and he's going to get the point here. And pardon me, that's number 1, Gabrielle Lopez, able to make the play over there on the far side. And that makes it 21-18, and Yuba creeping up on the Comets here a little bit. Comets still need 4 to win. Just does tick the top of the net. Langdeman up into the rafters here. Oh, and this one going backwards, set and spiked home. And Yuba gets the kill. I think that was number 13, Molly Ennis. I'm in a position where when I'm looking over there, I'm kind of blocked by the R2, Lyle Wright. Gonna have to sort of bob and weave my way around him. 21-19, just a 2-point lead. Lopez tapped over nicely, but rescued by the 49ers. Good looking hit there by Contra Costa. 49ers able to keep this one alive, and they do. Set. Roll shot coming over. Oh, and knocked down. Do they get the point? And no, they don't. Hit a little bit long. Gabrielle Lopez, a really good swing at that one. Looking for that good hitting percentage, and that went just a bit too long. Got that good downward trajectory, but not able to keep it inside that baseline. And this one going out of bounds. Couple of points in a row here by the Comets, making it a 4-point lead. And that is going to be a timeout. Yuba wants to talk it over. They trail it. Second set, 23-19. They trail 1-0. We'll take timeout and be back to San Pablo right after this. All right, back here, set number 2. We have the score 23-19 in favor of Contra Costa, closing in on a win here in set number 2 to take a 2-0 lead. But still a couple of more points to get. And both these schools, sometimes having trouble fielding players, having trouble keeping enough players around. And certainly Yuba had their problems with that as well. Here is the set. The serve, set, rolled over. Barnes right on that one. Set to Jordan, and she puts it into the center. Another donut. And finding the open space is Jordan Barnes. Set up nicely that time. Take a look here. And there's Jordan getting up there and just throwing that changeup out there. And here is set point. This one didn't hit the ground. It did, and that will do it. 25-19. Identical scores here in both the first and second set. 2-0 in favor of Contra Costa. Come on back as they go for a 3-set sweep. We'll take timeout and be back to San Pablo in just a moment.
The Welcome Center. The Welcome Center is the first stop for new students or people with questions about the college. They can help you apply, sign up for classes, or connect with other services. If you're new or ever feeling a little lost, just contact the Welcome Center. They'll help you get on track. You can reach them at 510-215-4110 or find out more at contracosta.edu/welcome. ELC. Tucked behind the automotive department, you'll find the Early Learning Center. It's a fully operational preschool where early childhood education students get direct experience working with children aged 2 to 5. And that's it for our tour. We hope to help you get to know CCC a little bit better. If you have questions about something on this tour or anything else, remember you can always reach out to our Welcome Center. You can contact them at 510-215-4110 and welcome@contracosta.edu. You can also check out our website at www.contracosta.edu. Automotive. Our automotive services department is divided into two different areas. Collision.
All right, headed for set number 3, and the Contra Costa Comets looking for a 3-set sweep over Yuba to get their first win against Yuba in a millennium. It has been an awful long time. Coach Tianero told me even before her tenure, as the head coach, well before that. I remember she goes way back with this program. And they have not beaten Yuba in a long, long time, and they could here tonight, but they still got to get one more set. And for the 49ers, falling now 25-19 in set number 1 and set number 2, trying to get a win and a win in this set and extend it to a 4th set. But now the 49ers have got to win 2 straight sets going to 25, and then of course the 4th and or the 5th and final, the tie-breaking set, that would go to 15. Barnes puts it down, and right at number 16, off her hands. That was Delania Hunt, and she was unable to handle that one. Delania Hunt, one of the returners for this club. Only a couple of returning players are here now for Yuba from last season. And this one gonna go up and out of bounds on the wrong side of the antenna, and it's a quick 2-0 lead here for Contra Costa. Hunt from Benicia High School. Her brother lives in the Marysville area, so she decided to live with him and go to Yuba. And now we have fairly some wetness on the floor that the officials are going to try to clean up here. She has been the go-to player for this club. We have not seen a ton of offense in terms of kills with the setups for Delana. See if they can get that going now. She's majority of the played hurt the majority of the season. Leg injuries behind the knees really kept her from leaping. And this one is going to go off Gonzalez and out of bounds, and it's 3-0. So with those knee injuries, she really couldn't jump, but she gets a lot of kills. Played Oppo last year, middle this year, and gets a lot of blocks, and really one of the all-around players for this team, because without somebody that we're going to be starting, this one hits the antenna, and that is going to mean Contra Costa now off to a 4-0 start here, leading 2-0. But so many of these 49er players playing out of position and, really doing a lot of things, a lot more responsibilities than they would otherwise have. But this is going to be a service error coming here from Maya Langdeman, and that will be the first point for the 49ers. Cassidy Lang, the other returning starter. And that's it, just 2 returners for the ladies from Marysville, coming from last year to this year. And this one right into the net, and mishit that time by McPantai. And that makes it 4-2. All right, Lopez to serve. And this one passed a little bit too close to the net. Mishit that side, Delania Hunt, and she looked like she was trying to set it up for Molly Ennis, but the pass a little bit too far, and Molly really didn't have a chance to play that as she was getting too close to the net. This one will be a service error right into the net from Jordan Barnes, and that makes it 5-3. So a 4-0 run here to start this set, but 3 out of the last 4 points scored by the 49ers. And now Madison Neto coming out and Raquel Gonzalez, the freshman from Yuba City and River Valley High School, coming into the game. Free ball here for the 49ers. Let's see if they can put some offense on it. And there is that spike, looking it from Delana Hunt. And Hunt puts that one into the net, but that is a big part of the 49er offense. We have not seen a whole lot of it here tonight. We saw some of it there, but Hunt unable to put that one down. 6-3. This one just does tip over the net, and diving for it was Cassidy Lang. And Cassidy unable to, kind of tipped over the, just over the net, and kind of fooled her a little bit, and she did not hit it clean. This one, and Lopez going to reach out, and she can't get that one back over, and now the Comets opening up a bit of a lead here, as now they lead at 8-3. Boy, pass was not very good, and this one going to be out of bounds. And another timeout on the floor. The 49ers want to talk it over. They trail the third set 9-3. They trail 2-0 in danger of getting swept. We'll see if they can come back in just a moment.
We came a long way. That's what the song said. And I could do all things. I could do all things. Yeah, I could do all things. Yeah. We came a long way. That's what the
Most people don't realize how much we care about the quality of our products, the standards that we hold our suppliers to.
To ensure that we're delivering that high quality standard all the time, we have to start with the farmers picking only the ripest and best cherries. The cooperative has quality checks in place to make sure it's consistent and sweet and delicious.
It has the profound aromatics, the great sweetness, and the very rounded mouth sensation that consumers enjoy very much.
All right, 9-3. As the Comets trying to run away with this third set and make it a 3-set sweep. Set, spike, put down. And there is some of that offense from Delana Hunt. Set up nicely there from the far side. Good pass there by number 13, Molly Ennis, to set her up. Take a look at it here. There's the set, and the left-handed spike it put right down, and that's the way you draw it up. 9-4 in favor of Contra Costa. Fortunately, Yuba has not gotten nearly enough of that here today. Hinton here to serve. Here we go again. Roll shot just does come over, and the Comets cannot save it. Tipped off the top of the net. And Cassidy Lang, number 6, able to play that. Got a fortunate bounce, and it came right off the top of the tape there. That makes it 9-5. Cassidy Lang, 5'5". Most aggressive player, setter, and has had to become an outside hitter because of the situation here with Yuba. She's done a pretty good job with it. Blocked nicely there by Hunt. This one's going to come underneath. So Hunt got the kill just a couple of points ago, and now she gets the block here. It's 9-6. So it was 9-3. Last 3 points now scored by Yuba. Set, tapped over, and this one going out of bounds, and Hunt again going up there, set up very nicely, and instead of going with the hard stuff, went with the soft stuff, and that proved to be very effective. It's 9-7, 4 straight points here now for the 49ers. So talking about Cassidy Lang, packs a punch, swings hard, and really able to get through the blocks, even though she's not very tall, but she has been very effective with the kills. Set. Spike, and there's one right there, but Comets right on that one, and this one going back the other way, and that will end a 4-point run for Yuba. As getting the kill that time is going to be Barnes. That makes it 10-7. So this is kind of following the same pattern here as in the first 2 sets, where the Comets get out to a lead, and this one's going to be a service error served up there by Keene, and that makes it 10-8. Well, we're seeing the Comets get out to a lead, and then the 49ers coming back, and a couple of times in those first 2 sets, the 49ers were able to take the lead. Set, spike, block, and that is going to be a point for Yuba. Couple of blockers out there. Gabrielle Lopez and number 16, Delana Hunt. And all of a sudden, Hunt has really come alive here in these last several points. And that one is going to be, boy, that one is going to be in to tie it at 10. So a 9-3 lead is gone. And now Contra Costa wants to talk it over as they call timeout. 10-10 here in set number 3. And come on back and see if the Comets can put down a sweep over Yuba.
For anyone who's been waiting for a reason to get breakfast, hey look, this reason is covered in cream cheese icing. Meet the new bakery sweets at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right, 10-10 here in set number 3. Yuba's come all the way back from a 9-3 deficit to tie it here at 10 apiece. Pass tapped over. Nicely done by Cassidy Lang. That was not a very good pass coming from the back row. Roll shot coming over. Boy, and miss hit that time by Maya Langdeman, and that one goes into the net. 11-10 now Yuba. So following that same pattern. Comets get out ahead. Yuba comes back, and a couple of times they've come back to take the lead, and they have here in set number 3. Tapped over. Boy, that's a save by Jordan Barnes. That was some miscommunication there. Into the net by Yuba, and that ends the Yuba run. Now they had scored 7 out of the last 8 points, but now it's Yuba, all right, rather Contra Costa tying it here at 11. Back row attack, more of a roll shot there. Barnes with the hit, has it blocked, and played by the 49ers. Barnes again has it blocked. Third one's got to come over. It does. Nicely played by the 49ers. Another one. And they've answered Barnes' spikes here 3 times in this point. Set, spike. Too far or in? Let's see. And that's going to count for Yuba. How about that play? That time by Gabrielle Lopez getting high into the air and putting that one down. Gabrielle Lopez, play the mid or the outside like all the players here. You got to do more than just 1 or 2 things. And now Madison Neto going to come in. Raquel Gonzalez to the bench. Julia Coates trying to see if her team can come back here, trailing 2-0. Roll shot just does come over. Third one now's got to go over, and it hits the top of the net. Set. Lopez has it blocked, and this one going backwards. So Lopez going to get the kill. So Lopez effective with her last couple of swings. And for Jordan Barnes, the Yuba defense has been very good when she has really kind of laid into like 3 of them in that last couple of points ago. They were able to get those back over each time. Nicely done by the 49ers. Back row attack. Set, pushed over, and this one finds the donut. Another point for Yuba. Yuba's done that several times successfully tonight. Just kind of flip that change up over the net and kind of find some space in the middle of the floor. And this one, a service error by Hunt. And that makes it 14-12 Yuba. So that breaks another Yuba run. Emily Hitton in the lineup here tonight. Been injured through most of the season. Had a bit of a meniscus issue in her knee. This one blocked. And unable to put it back over are the Comets. It's now 15-12. It was thankfully not a severe injury for Emily, but she's normally a middle blocker. And then they moved her to oppo, and she's been getting kills and blocks from that position. But playing the oppo, you know, she needs less quickness and less side-to-side work. So she's been able to play that middle, and that's been a little easier on those knees. All right, 15-12. Here's Cassidy Lang here to serve now. Yuba leads it by 3, trying to extend this to a 4th set. This one coming over. Block, coming back over, diving for it, and keeping it in play. Another one off the net. Third one's got to come over. Barnes has it blocked, and this one goes back down. Emily Hinton, the aforementioned Emily Hinton, able to make that play. It's 16-12 now. Still a long way to go, and nice save that time. Getting on the floor for Ashley Seychow to save that point. And this one going backwards, and the Comets can't save it, and now it's Yuba who's on the run here. They lead it by 5. And Contra Costa is going to take timeout. They trail it in the 3rd set, 17-12. They lead it 2-0. Come on back for the rest of set number 3.
Yeah, we came a long way. That's what the song say. And I could do all things. I could do all things. Yeah, I could do all things. Yeah, we came a long way.
I've got a secret to tell you about the Happy Meal. But it's not very well kept. Adults can order one too. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right, Yuba's answering the challenge. They trail it 2-0. This is a must-win set for them if they're going to keep this night alive. And they lead it 17-12. Set, spike, and not touched by Yuba. And Barnes going for the kill, and that one wide left, and it's 18-12 now. And blocked to the net nicely that time. Rosa Melton for the Comets. And this one put back over by Yuba, and now they're starting to put some space in between themselves and Contra Costa. They lead it 19-12. Here's Cassidy Lang. Set. Tapped over. Molly Ennis with the pass, but this one going into the net. And that ends another run for Yuba, but they do now lead it by 6, 19-13. And Maya Langdeman-Cortez dropping back to do the serving here for Contra Costa. Did they have another run in them? Oh, good looking serve by Langdeman. Niners able to get it back over. Third one tapped over. Pushed over, chasing it down is Langdeman. Good job by Maya. And reaching out and getting a piece, but not able to get it over. And that is number 2, Magpantai. And that makes it 20-13. So Yuba looking really good here in set number 3. As Gabrielle Lopez drops back to do the serving. Back set. Blocked. Barnes denied again. Set. Tapped over. And trying to save it is McPanty, and unable to do it. It's 21-13. Well, it looks like the 49ers want set number 4. Oh, and a nice kill shot there from Jordan Barnes, set up by a teammate. Jordan able to put that one down, and she's been quite frustrated here in the last several points where she's had some good-looking swings, but the 49ers have been able to return it each and every time until then. 49ers still lead it here by 7, and this one coming over. Is that in? It is not. Wide left, out of bounds. Service error here for Barnes. And that makes it 22-14. Here's a substitution. Raquel Gonzalez going to come back in, and Madison Neto will head over to the bench. 22-14. Yuba in control of set number 3. They blocked that one, but it's going to be out of bounds. And getting the kill that time was number 4, Ashley Seychow. 22-15. Let's see if the Comets have a run in them here in set number 3. Roll shot. Third one's got to come over. Langdeman's there. And that one's going to be on the line, or they're going to say out of bounds, point to Yuba. Boy, I thought that one was on the line, 23-15. And now Yuba closing in on a set 3 win. And take a look at that last one. That was Langdeman, and just a little bit wide here to the near side. Second one, third one's got to come over. It does. Lopez retrieves. Set, spike. Jordan can't make the play, and the kill going to Cassidy Lang. And we told you, not very tall, but she's able to get up there pretty well. Now, she hits the ball long a lot because not able to get high enough to get that downward trajectory, but still effective nonetheless. Set point here for the 49ers, and that one not going back, and 25-15 is the final here in set number 3. Yuba staves off the sweep, and we will play set number 4 here from San Pablo. Stay tuned, BayAreaSports.tv.
The Welcome Center. The Welcome Center is the first stop for new students or people with questions about the college. They can help you apply, sign up for classes, or connect with other services. If you're new or ever feeling a little lost, just contact the Welcome Center. They'll help you get on track. You can reach them at 510-215-4110 or find out more at contracosta.edu/welcome. ELC.
All right, we return now for set number 4 as Yuba wins set number 3 by a final of 25-15 to force set number 4. And we've got some basketball info here for you. 22-23 men's and women's basketball first doubleheader home game on Wednesday, December the 28th, 2022. Will be live streamed on CometsAthletics.com and BayAreaSports.tv. That's men's and women's basketball coming to you in December right here from San Pablo. So the 49ers take care of business in set number 3 as they answer those back-to-back wins in 1 and 2, 25-19 each for Contra Costa. But the Yuba 49ers have pushed this now to set number 4. Free ball coming over. Set one going backwards that time. And unable to get it back over the net are the 49ers. And that is going to make it 1-0 in favor of the Comets. So 25-19 in set number 1, 25-19 in set number 2, both for Contra Costa, but 25-15 for Yuba. And now we're in set number 4. Basketball coming up for you. A little more than a month away. Can you believe it's already basketball season? That is going to be a service error. Hit a little bit too long by Contra Costa. And now dancing her way back onto the floor is Molly Ennis, number 13. So obviously Molly very happy to be here. Jolly Molly over there for the 49ers. Barnes digs one out. Back set for Jordan. This one blocked. Kept alive, but unable to save it is Ennis over there on the far side. And that is going to be a kill for Jordan Barnes. So I think one of the big keys to that set number 3 win for Yuba is the way they handled some of those big hits from Jordan Barnes. And this one going to find the range for Jordan, and she gets the service ace. So he gets a kill on the previous point to service ace here. And it's 3-1 in favor of Contra Costa, looking to wrap this one up in 4. This one coming back over, blocked nicely by the Niners. Roll shot and a big play from Delia, trying to keep this one alive. So Delana Hunt able to keep that one alive, but they do not get the point as the score now 4-1. And Jordan Barnes dropping back here for Contra Costa. And that one's going to be too far. That is Emily Hinton, number 8, making the swing, but never did get that downward trajectory at all. That one was well beyond the baseline. And the Contra Costa Comets have run out here to a 5-1 lead. And a set that the 49ers have to have or their night is finished. Jordan Barnes with that very animated setup for her serve with that leap. Back set, tapped over. Joyce Keene able to get it over, and now the 49ers with 4 hits, unable to get that one over. And boy, the head coach has seen enough. She wants a timeout. Julia Coates not liking what she's seeing here in set number 4. She calls timeout as the 49ers now trail it by a score of 6-1. All right, Jordan Barnes has been involved here in this 4 set, and Joyce Keene able to make a nice play over there at the net on the far side. A 6-1 lead here for Contra Costa. And here's Jordan Barnes doing very well with the serve. She's got an ace here in this last run. And the Comets lead it by 5. This one put right into the net. Boy, Cassidy Lang getting up in the air that time, but really had that one come off maybe her wrist. And it's 7-1. And the first run of this fourth set in favor of Contra Costa. Third one's got to come over off the top of the net. Well, that time they're sort of passing this ball. It's ended up going backwards. And when you got to get the ball over the net on that third one was coming right to you, and you're that far from the net, the percentage is not all that good. 8-1 now in favor of Contra Costa. Spike, but way too far. And that's Emily Hinton. And Emily on her last couple of big swings here, just not able to get the ball to go down. Sort of hitting that ball long in a couple of times when it looked like the 49ers were in good offensive situations. And there's going to be a service error from Barnes, but that was a nice run by the Comets. That'll make it 9-2. But a good run here by the Comets to start set number 4. And they're trying to close this one out 3-1, but a long way to go. Raquel Gonzalez to serve for 49ers. Back set. Off the block. And put down, but dug out nicely. Beautiful play by Mangpantai. Third one's got to come over. It's going to be short. It's 10-2. Boy, Delana Hunt went up for the kill. Really got a good swing on it. But what a play by Jillian Mangpantai to dig it out and keep the Comets in the point. This one way up into the rafters. 10-2 now. Going backwards. Played by Melton, excuse me. Swatted over. Barnes is on there. Third one's got to go over from a tough angle. Beautiful play to keep the point alive. Dug out by Barnes. Oh, what a play that was by Ashley Seychow. Another one by Seychow. Boy, quick with the wrists for Ashley. Set up, pushed over, but into the top of the net from Jordan Barnes. But that was a great point right there. Comets didn't get that one, so they'll be a little upset about that. But, boy, that was an entertaining point. Couple of excellent plays. Barnes doesn't come over. Free ball here for the 49ers. Let's see if they can set up some offense. And coming right back down and getting the kill. And there is Cassidy Lang. You can see that she can get up high enough and really get some good swings on the ball. She did right there. And she picks up the kill. It's 10-4, but a service error right into the net for Emily Hinton, and it's 11-4. All right, here's Joyce Keene to serve. Well, Ashley Seychow made a couple of nice plays and on those a couple of points earlier, and this one going to go off. That's a good kill there by Delana Hunt. But Seychow made a couple of nice plays. The freshman goes to Berkeley. Tell me that she's underrated. Good hitter and setter. And Christy had her at Richmond High School. Ashley was a varsity setter as a freshman over for Richmond. And this one going the other way, and that is going to be killed. Well, wonderfully done. Ashley Seychow again. You know, Ashley, great setter as a freshman, and she's grown and now is, playing above the net. We saw some of that right there. She'll play outside, very consistent. And she's also studying biology at Cal Berkeley. And this one is going to count for the Comets. 13-5 Contra Costa. Boy, the Contra Costa faithful on that far side really enjoying what they're seeing out of the Comets here tonight. Seychow again. Ashley going to get the bump. Too close to the net, maybe, and no, put over. What a nice play by Maya Langdeman. And the 49ers couldn't get it back over. It looked like it was too close to the net, but Maya made a very nice play going up with her right hand. 14-5. Now Yuba in some trouble here. Seychow, and not able to put it over. That's going to be a double hit, and that has got to be a half dozen of those tonight for the Comets. Boy, we're seeing that too many times, but Contra Costa will take it. And now coming out of the ball game is Raquel Gonzalez. Madison Neto back into the game for the 49ers. 14-6 in favor of the Comets. Set up for Barnes. Has it blocked, and it's going to count a kill for Jordan Barnes. And set up from the other side and set up very nicely. And that was a beautiful offensive play. Take a look here. There's the setup. Jordan going up for the kill. They get the block to the 49ers, but not able to get the ball back over the net. 15-6. Favor of Contra Costa, and this is going to be a service ace. So Yuba in deep trouble here, trailing 16-6 and trailing 2-1. And we'll be back for the remainder of the set number 4 here from San Pablo.
For anyone who's been waiting for a reason to get breakfast, hey, look, this reason is covered in cream cheese icing. Meet the new bakery sweets at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, there's head coach Christy Tianero talking it over with her troops. They've got a 10-point lead here, 16-6, leading 2-1. They were really raced out to a big lead here. And Ashley Seychow with some very nice plays, a big part of the run that they've been on. Also, Jordan Barnes has found the range again, getting a couple of kills here in set number 4. She was really shut down pretty well in set number 3 as Yuba made it 2-1. Set, tapped over. Barnes, Langdon tapped over, looking for that donut, unable to find it that time. Third one's got to come over, and Barnes does the honors. Set far side, Lopez, and they'll come off the, well, that's going to be a point. I thought for a moment that had come off the antenna. They're wiggling up there a whole lot. It just caught a piece of the net, but it's going to be 16-7. Here's Delana Hunt calling for a towel. Might be a little bit moisture on the floor, and Hunt going to do a little housekeeping here to make sure the ladies don't slip over there. So right now, Delana polishing that floor. That could be a very dangerous situation. You get some moisture, and one of the ladies slipped, and that could be, torn up knee just like that. So Delana takes care of that. 16-7 now, and we resume play. Jordan jousting at the net. Coming back over, and that is going to count. So a couple of points in a row here for the 49ers that they desperately needed. They'll make it 16-8. Well, they've scored the last couple of points since that last time out. Set. Jordan reaches out, tries to put it down. Hunt is there. They put it back over. Nicely done by the 49ers to keep it alive. Not a good pass here, and that is going to be out of bounds. That was Langdon. Looked like she was trying to pass over here to the corner, possibly looking for Rosa Melton, but a little bit too long over the net, but out of bounds. It's 16-9. 3 straight, make it 4 straight as a miss hit by Keene here. So the 16-6 lead is now turned into 16-10. Jordan Barnes been a big part of this lead. But are the 49ers making a run here? Starting to slip away just a little bit, but still a 6-point lead for Contra Costa. Set up, and way too far by Melton. Boy, never did get that downward trajectory, but they're going to say it was touched near the net by the 49ers. So instead of a 16-11 game, it's going to be 17-10. Jordan Barnes, big part of this last set, really starting to find the range. First year, best all-around Comet. Swings are amazing. She can also set. We've seen that. This one coming over. Oh, nicely played by Magpantai. This one coming back over, and that was going to be out of bounds to the 49ers. It's 17-11. But of course, they need Barnes to hit. She's a big part of that offense. Great energy, and her energy is really infectious, and just one of those ladies that just has a lot of fun playing volleyball. Dug out nicely. Can they keep it alive? Third one's got to come over. It won't. Boy, 3 different times as you see the Comets unpile over there. And Joyce Keene in on that. And along with number 4, Ashley Saychow. And each of them, they're trying to dig the ball out, but none of them could really get the ball enough into the air to pass it to a teammate. And now they'll do some housekeeping themselves. It's 17-12, so a 10-point lead now has been cut in half. And still, the Comets 8 points away from victory here. 49ers making a nice comeback. This one going over from Barnes. Set. Spike blocked at the net by Barnes, and that is going to be a point for Contra Costa. The very animated. Now here comes the barking from Jordan Barnes. Told you she has a lot of fun playing, showing the joy she has for the game right there. 18-12. This one coming over. They're going to let it go. And an easy decision that time for Gabrielle Lopez, knowing that one was going to be long. She just wisely let it go. 18-13 now. So you talk about the Comets having trouble getting enough players, and it's been keeping enough players has been the problem for Yuba. Here's one put over. And a spike handled very nicely by Magpantai. So Magpantai handles that one, but that is going to be out. The point is going to go to Yuba. The lead is 4. But boy, Delana Hunt went up there with a kill, a big lefty swing, and Magpantai really handled it well, but unfortunately they're not able to get the point. Set, spike, blocked, and they can't return this one. Good looking block by the 49ers. A 10-point lead is down to 3. Will there be a 5th set? Gonzalez to serve. Set, spike, and is it down? It is. Oh, from that far side, very well done. How about that play? That was a big point. Yuba making a run at the Comets. And the Comets able to get the kill shot there, 19-15 now. Oh, and not a good pass, left very short. Diving for it was Molly Ennis, number 13, but just did not have enough room, and that is a very costly passing mistake there. Well, those passing errors, boy, they will kill you. That makes it 20-15 now. Rosa Melton to serve. Set, spike, way too long. That one not even close. Emily hitting on her last handful of tries on those kill shots, on those spikes, and she has left several of them long here. And that one, boy, that missed the end line by a lot. This one just does come over the net. 21-15 now. Set, spike, handled very nicely by Melton. Beautiful dig by Rosa. And that one with the foot, a kick save. How about that? Oh, what a point this is turning out to be. Tapped over, hit, and this one is going to go on the other side, and no good. 22-15. And Cassidy Lang diving over to get it, but could not get it to a teammate. 22-15 now. And boy, and how about that kick save? Looked like that was Joyce Keene who got a foot on that one to keep it alive. Boy, tapped over and counted. Nicely played by Delana Hunt. So Delana makes it 22-17 now, or maybe it's 22-16. Yes, it was 22-15, 22-16 now, but Delana Hunt Went with that changeup there. Instead of going with the hard shot, gave him some soft stuff and able to get the point. This one put over. Oh, nicely saved, but coming right off the lights. Can they save it? No, they can't. Oh, what a bad break for the 49ers. They looked like they had the dig, but it came off the lights. They were hanging a few feet below the rafters, and the ball came down so quickly they really couldn't make a good play on it, and that cost them a point there. So a bad break for the 49ers, and they trail it 23-16. Comets can smell it now. They haven't beat Yuba in many, many years, trying to put the finishing touches on this one. Little setter dump there. Tapped over. Keene right on that one. Set coming over. Keene has the bump. Set. Spiked over. And that is going to be a 4-hit, and that is going to make it 24-16. And how about this? Match point upcoming here for Contra Costa, trying to break a long losing streak to the ladies from Marysville. Set. Set. Spike. Coming down and count it. Finishing it off is Ashley Saychow. 25-16 for the victory for Contra Costa, and they knock off Yuba by a final score of 25-16. They lead it, or they win it, I should say, 3-1. And how about that for Contra Costa? And boy, Coach Christy Tianero has got to feel very happy about that as they get a huge win here. And the Contra Costa Comets run their record to 2-2. 3-2 overall, and remember, they will be at Mendocino on Friday. For Yuba, they dropped to 1-4 and 3-9 overall, and they will be at Mendocino on the 19th for their next match. Well, for all of us here at BayAreaSports.tv, I'm Anthony Schultz saying good night from San Pablo, a 3-1 win over the 49ers for the Lady Comets.